Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to this channel, Things Nobody Tells You. I'm Jessica. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you're doing well, and let's begin with the tarot. Let's see the things nobody tells you about work, money, and love. I invite you to observe the moon, the sun, the dawn, and Venus in Scorpio so that you can complete your message of light. Things that nobody tells you about your current energy, Scorpio. We have the Nine of Pentacles, and beneath the deck we have the Nine of Wands. Haha, when things go well for someone, how many envious people appear, right? How many would like to have that couch, all that abundance, that tranquility, that peace, right? Well, that's exactly how your energy is. Bright, shining, independent. I see that you are in a moment of great abundance, and you have worked very hard to achieve it. Nobody has given you anything. So if you enjoy it with a good tea, some nice pastries, and a beautiful view, you deserve it. Success is yours. Look at what your friendly card tells you. Be careful, because I see that someone intends to take advantage of everything you have, or at least might try to do so. Take care of your financial interests, because they see you as doing wonderfully and think, let's see what I can get from Scorpio. Yes, someone will be trying to get closer to you, but we already know that these are financial interests. You have the power to set boundaries if you wish, maintain your stance, because nobody can take away what's yours, and you share it only with those you want. They may not understand you, but they don't have to. You do what you want with what's yours. Don't let anyone invade your space. Now we have the Page of Wands. A proposal or a project arrives. I see that it's something quite promising. And this project, this proposal that will come to you, you must always listen to your intuition, all right? It's something small that can become something great, but you must listen to your intuition. Neither what the cards say, nor what I say, nor what anyone says matters more than that. The proposal will appear, but listen carefully, because you will have to make important decisions. You are in a stagnation that this proposal, small as it may be, will help you break free from. You're not in a bad situation, but something better, more favorable, could come along. There might even be a pending matter with some money, and well, you could handle it and recover it. Pay attention to what your heart and your intuition tell you, because you need clarity. Stay calm, listen to yourself, and seek what brings you peace, because in the end, your greatest wealth is your peace, and it has no price. When things or people come your way, stay calm, be patient, don't cling, please. Haha, this card scares me a little. You know why? Because we can have the feeling that we're fine where we are, but we're also afraid of losing what we've achieved. So the important thing is to trust yourself, because if you feel you have job stability, but deep down you fear change, it's because you're afraid of losing it. That's why it says trust. If you achieved it once, you can achieve even more. Yes, financial stability is already with you, we can see it. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to let go. Don't be afraid, because what's truly worthwhile and real in your life won't disappear. It will remain. You'll receive very good advice. Someone will be offering you help. Listen to the advice of experienced people, because it will be very positive, and use your power, use your magic to manifest what you want. You move from a Nine of Pentacles to becoming an Emperor. Trust. Trust yourself. Trust your decisions. Trust fully in yourself, because self-confidence is fundamental to achieving what you set your mind to, whatever you aim for. I see that your energy shows several things at once. On one hand, someone who wants to take advantage of your money, and on the other hand, opportunities that arrive for you to grow much more. But since you've already achieved a lot, you might think, why would I want more? Well, you can move from a Nine of Pentacles to an Emperor, because it's not that you don't deserve it, it's that you do. You deserve the best. You deserve to be at the very top. Of course you do. But if out of fear you think this is enough, don't settle for little when you can have much more. Always listen to your intuition. That's very clear. But if you see that you have that possibility, and there are experienced people who can give you advice because they've already walked that same path, that's a point in your favor. Don't doubt it. They're practically handing you the cake. As they say, everything's already prepared, everything's already invented, and you have the ability, you have everything. You have that magic, the power is in your hands. Now let's see what obstacles Scorpio will face. What obstacles Scorpio will encounter. Here it goes. You have to look at things from another point of view. You have to see things differently. You've locked yourself into thinking that you're already satisfied with what you have, which is a lot. I'm not saying it isn't, but you could have more. I see that by looking at things from another angle, it would make you act with wisdom. Hey, take some time. Take a break to see things from a new perspective because that's the only obstacle you have. You see, you're afraid of falling, you're holding on tight there. But if that's not where you're supposed to be, what are you doing up there? You see, you're not in the right place. You're just not seeing things clearly. You could be much more comfortable doing things that truly touch your soul, not stuck there in that tension. Your friendly card tells you that you'll be celebrating big, really big. You know why? Because the universe wants to see you happy. It wants you to move forward, not to despair. It wants you to go far, to take your time, to make progress, to get out of the stagnation you're in. Because apparently you lack nothing, but you are indeed stuck. You've reached a point where you've settled for what you have, which feels enough, and you've decided to stay there out of fear of losing what you've achieved. But that's not the case. What you're going to do is increase everything you already have, starting with your knowledge and then your finances, because yes, there's an opportunity that looks very promising. The only obstacle is you, because you're not seeing it. Something wonderful appears before you, and you're like, yes, it's wonderful, but I'm scared, I hold on, I close myself off, and I don't want to see. Oh, yes. Very nice. Very nice. But I'm not moving from here. Girl, get off the couch and get going. You have all the resources. You are a very lucky person. You can afford it. You're not going to risk anything. Well, on the contrary, true stability is coming your way. Solid and secure. Let's see what changes are coming into Scorpio's life. What transformations are arriving for Scorpio? Look, yes, you will be moving forward little by little, step by step. Slowly but surely, you will go far. And you will be reflecting deeply each time you need to take the right step. Think correctly, feel correctly, and act accordingly. Your finances will be steady and constant, and you will even be able to save. I see that you will be setting your own rhythm, and that's the real change. That you'll finally take that leap of faith, saying, come on, I'm going to let myself go and see what happens here. You'll stay attentive and mindful of the path while trusting completely in everything you're feeling at every step. I can see that this unexpected opportunity will arrive, and yes, I see that you will take it. Besides, you're not someone who gives up easily. You're someone who puts in maximum effort, who really strives. Rest, don't worry too much, you're about to achieve something wonderful. Look, here we have the Six of Wands. You're going to achieve great things in your work. Recognition is coming your way, and you'll earn money you didn't even expect. All thanks to your effort. Believe in yourself, because your moment to shine is now, Scorpio. Your time is now. Value things no matter how small they may seem. Don't ignore the signs, because within those signs lies the magic. And that magic is within you, because you're surrounded by the energy of the magician. I've seen it. Use your personal power, use your talents, and make the most of them. The final outcome for Scorpio in this situation makes me smile, because there you are thinking, if I'm fine, why complicate my life? If I'm okay, why make things harder? But in the end, you say, all right then, I'll do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to free myself from my mind. Haha. Because my mind, well, I have the way out right in front of me, and I'm not seeing it. But my mind is playing tricks on me. I can see that you'll be breaking through all those mental limitations because they're not real. All those financial worries aren't as serious as you perceive them to be. Not at all. You simply have to maintain your position and not let anyone get close to you with the intention of seeing what they can take from you. No, you must stand your ground, all right? Things will begin to move very quickly, but you also have the ability to set your own limits. Listen to your heart, because your heart will give you clarity. A great change is coming for you. We have the Death card, a profound change, an inevitable transformation in your work. You'll leave behind the old because the new is arriving, bringing a great renewal. This change is also very healing, deeply healing, and you can handle it all. There's that leap of faith. Haha, I love it. I truly love it, because that's where the magic lies. Faith moves mountains. I see that this is a moment in which you'll find balance. You'll receive support, help, unexpected money, people offering you things, and you'll be like, wow, great recognition has arrived. You'll be admired, especially for your light and your radiance. I love this energy because it's one of strength and admiration. Even though at times Scorpio seems to conquer the world, deep down you might be thinking, oh my, the world is conquering me. But you don't show it. You remain composed, and even with fear, you keep doing things. That, of course, is truly admirable. Well, this is a very positive change. Let's now see what intentions the person Scorpio is interested in has towards Scorpio. Look, the Ten of Cups appears, and I see that a relationship will begin to stabilize, or a connection you have with someone that hasn't yet been formalized will now become official. This could happen on a romantic level or a professional one. Everything false will fall under its own weight. Why are we told this? Because real opportunities are arriving, Scorpio. Real opportunities are coming. So with this message, don't close yourself off. They're telling you over and over, don't shut down. No matter what comes your way, keep your heart open. Whatever isn't meant for you will leave, it will go. But as soon as it does, new opportunities will come in. Everything will improve the moment the false fades away. Seek your peace, because your peace is worth more than anything. Stay centered. That's where your heart will be content, with total satisfaction. Don't let anything or anyone dim your light. You're entering a week where success and recognition will lift you higher than ever before. Everything else is secondary. You come first. Now, let's see what interest Scorpio has toward the person they care about. Well, you're waiting for a message, and it's already there. It's right there. You already have that message, but you're not seeing it. You might even be ignoring it, or ignoring those signs we talked about. Look carefully, because you think you don't have something, but you already do. Someone near you wants to get closer, but you're not seeing it clearly. And that's because I see that you're in an energy of disconnection from your routine. Maybe you're on vacation, or you've taken a few days off, but this disconnection from the world is keeping you from realizing what's already yours. So if you're waiting for a message, a sign, or a call, it's already there, and you haven't even noticed. You haven't realized it. You might even be crying over disappointment, over something that ended, but the doors aren't closed. I can see someone approaching you with good intentions, and it won't take long. If you need help, ask for it. There are people around you who can give you good advice. You must succeed. You have to succeed, because you were born for it. You're meant to triumph. So take back control of your life, and don't go with anyone who steals your peace. Whatever is false, let it go. Look for what's real, what truly connects with you. If it doesn't, why would you want it? You need to let go. So let go. Free yourself. Empower yourself. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition and act with logic. If you have to speak up and set boundaries, do it. If you need to rest, rest. But remove the toxic things. Leave them behind. Look at how the cards are guiding you. All right, let's see the immediate future of Scorpio. The immediate future simply says, don't be afraid to lose, and start seeing things from a different perspective. Stop putting so many limitations on yourself, because right in front of you lies what you want, and you're not seeing it because of fear and overthinking. Relax. There's no need for you to feel this way. You don't need to numb yourself or escape the world. The world is still there. Everything that isn't real, let it go. Release it. Because why hold on to it? Let's take a look at Scorpio's immediate future. Look, anything that steals your peace is non-negotiable. That's absolutely clear. Your peace is not negotiable. When something takes it away, that's already a clear sign that it's not the right path. So let it go. That's not selfishness, it's self-love. You're going to face disappointment with someone who seems to be by your side, but truly isn't. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. I can see that there are people who want to collaborate with you because you are someone extremely creative, fertile with ideas, and full of potential. With this team, I see that you can go much further, but you must be very careful about who you choose because some people will let you down. So you have to be very alert about who really wants to commit and who doesn't. I see that you have stability, But I also see that many people will approach you out of self-interest, so focus on your own balance. If you need to end an agreement or close a contract, I see that everything will eventually stabilize. A very important change is coming. I can see that destiny will bring someone new into your life, but this person is not good for you. Be careful because I see someone who is an emotional thief, someone who will try to make you do what he or she wants. This person has a lot of emotional intelligence and will use it to manipulate situations so that you act according to their will. But you'll respond, "Excuse me, what did you just say? I didn't quite hear that." No, I do what I want, what I feel, what my heart tells me. You are the one who holds the reins, the one who makes the decisions. Also, if someone owes you money, they'll pay you back. If there's a legal situation involving money, that money will arrive. I see energies of Libra, Capricorn, and Virgo. Very well, Scorpio. Now let's see what the oracle tells you. The important thing is that you trust yourself and don't be afraid, and that you keep your eyes wide open, because when nothing is missing from your life, suddenly friends appear from everywhere. You realize who your real friends are when you're struggling or in need. But I see you shining with extraordinary light, and that will attract all kinds of people. Some will think they can take the lead, that they have the skill to direct things, but they'll find out quickly that with you they'll hit a wall. You'll be saying, "And where do you think you're going, dear? Are you here to pay my bills? I don't think so." That's why we've seen that someone who wants to collaborate with you will betray or disappoint you. At the very least, stay alert. Keep your eyes open to see who comes with a true heart and who comes for personal interest. Divine justice is with you. Now let's see what message the oracle has for Scorpio. All right, let's see what this message tells you. When humans created time, everything changed and shrank. Humans have seen life as something linear, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead. But what if that wasn't true at all? What if all the creativity, beauty, chaos, and order happening were all occurring right now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to help create the life you desire. So close your calendar, free yourself from the need to shape things according to your will, know what belongs to you, and no one can deny it. Miracles are happening right now. They always appear when you need them, right on time. You realize that this message tells you the same thing the cards have said. What is meant for you cannot be taken from you by anyone. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Now let me read to you about your prosperity. In work, your prosperity is a combination of the efforts made within human time and the eternal efforts of your most important partner, the soul, a sacred and immeasurable space. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay active, take initiative, and commit to maintaining good vibes in your mind and emotions. If you read the message from this card, you'll feel connected with your highest calling and your greatest good. In peace, amen. As if it were part of something, as if by magic. So, why worry about the lack of time? Your prosperous life will never fade. It will never pass away. I've kept it this way because Alan also tells us that no one can take away what's yours. And the magic. The magic repeats itself for us. It tells you, believe in your magic, believe in your power, believe in yourself, believe in your own abilities. Here it is. I leave you with this message. I hope it serves as guidance for you. Thank you so much for being here with me. And if you feel that this energy is knocking on your door, write it in the comments. Say, "I'm going through this too," but write it without fear. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and share this message with those who may need it. And remember, we're talking about things nobody tells you. Thank you for listening and for accepting the message. Forgive my clumsiness, and see you soon.